Hey guys, I am roughly 2 weeks out from leaving for Georgia for my Thru hike attempt. So I thought I would go over real quick some of my gear. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I have had most of this gear for years. There's only a couple new items. So if you do have any questions and you want to know more details about them, you can feel free to comment. I'm not going to really go into any detail about the gear. I just want to make this a quick overall video. So I'll get started on what I'm going to be wearing. And first of all, I have my Ultras, the Superiors. I believe these are, the Ultra Superior 5s. So got those. I will be wearing just a regular tech type top. It's Fila. Nothing special for my shirt. I have a pair of Prana jogger pants. I love these things. These are my favorite hiking pants ever. I will also be carrying with me just a pair of REI shorts that I got. Nothing fancy. My buff. I'm always hiking in a buff. You'll never catch me hiking without one. They're so multifunctional. Just an Under Armour sports bra. A pair of Ex Officio underwear. A pair of Dirty Girl gaiters. Then I have Injinji liners. I love toe socks. Ever since I've started wearing these, I've never had a single blister on my feet in all the hiking I've done. Then I wear a pair of Darn Tough Cool Max socks over top of those. And then I like to wear a hat. This is just a really cheap, lightweight hat I got off of Amazon quite a long time ago. Lucy, sorry, my cat's trying to get my phone. So then I have a fanny pack. This is a Thru pack. This is their traditional fanny pack, so it's actually attached to the pack. It has a nice little pouch in the back. This is where I keep my cell phone. It slides in nice and easy when I'm hiking. Inside it, I keep my wallet hooked to that. I also have a pair of earbuds. I keep my selfie stick. This thing is just the lightest weight one off brand that I found from Amazon. It does the job just for my vlogging. Keep my chapstick. I keep a spare water bottle cap in here because I have broken my sports cap so many times, so I keep a spare one. And then something that 99.99% of hikers would never need to carry that I carry with me is a portable water flosser. I know that sounds crazy, but I have braces and it takes me 10 to 15 minutes every time I eat to clean out my braces, and it's a pain in the butt. This water flosser cuts it down to about a minute of time, and I love this thing. So it weighs almost 7 ounces, but it's worth every bit of it. Keeps my sanity on trail. Plus my cell phone goes in the fanny pack as well. Moving on to my pack, I have a 1 liter Life water bottle that I carry in here. My pack is a Superior Wilderness Designs 40 liter long haul. They don't make this exact model anymore. They've changed their pack since then, but I love this thing. I highly recommend this company. I keep a buff that I cut in half in the top or the front part of my pack. This is my snot rag. I also have this attached to it. It is a pea style for the ladies. One of my favorite pieces of gear. In the front pouch, another thing that most hikers don't have to carry that I have to deal with, this is Vaseline All Over Body Balm. This thing has been a godsend to me. I have exercise-induced and cold-induced rhinitis. So unfortunately, anytime I'm hiking, especially when it's cold out, my nose drains like a faucet tub turned on. And because I have to wipe it a lot, and I use the cut and half buff because it's softer than a bandana, my nose gets extremely raw. So every single night I apply this to my nose, and it's amazing. Then I keep a little thing of sunscreen, a small Gerber pocket knife. I use that mainly just to cut food or cord or whatever. I also keep just a little whistle, and also the Nightcore, I think it's the new 25, so it's the one that has the red light feature on it, and then just the little spongy cord for it. The other pocket I keep my snacks in, so obviously it's empty right now, but that will have snacks in it. I also have the UltraPod 2 tripod. I'm using it to film this with my camera right now, so I obviously can't show it to you, but I use that. So I hike alone the majority of the time, so I use that to set up for selfie shots, or if I'm setting up camp and I want to vlog that, I can set that up on there. I also carry a 2-liter C-Knock bag to collect water with. And this is the, I think it's like the 43mm thread thing, because I also have a Catadine Be-Free water filter. I love this way, I love this way more than the Squeeze. It's a million times better. And then I also carry a smaller, not a 1 liter, just the one under it for, I use this for stuff like my carnation breakfast, anything with flavors like electrolytes. On the other side, I have my umbrella. This one is the Gossamer Gear, sorry I couldn't remember the name, Gossamer Gear umbrella. I usually use 6 Moon. This is a new item for me. I switched it out because it's a little lighter than 6 Moon, but I'm worried that the durability is not going to be as good as a 6 Moon because the material is thinner, but we'll find out. I also keep my tent stakes, my footprint, which won't be in this sack, and my tent poles, all in this tall pocket. Well, what do you know, I got 2 sets of tent stakes. I didn't realize that in here, so I need to take one of those out. In the front pocket here, I keep the Thermarest Z-Lite sole. I just carry 6 folds with me. I use it as a sit pad during the day. I use it for underneath my inflatable because it adds a little extra warmth, cushion, and protection against my inflatable. Then I have a bag with my head net. I carry this all year round. I don't care if it's wintertime or not. I carry that with me. Then in this is anti-gravity gear. It's a rain kilt, just black. I don't use rain pants during nicer weather. I only use rain pants during the winter. So I've got the kilt. I keep an empty Gatorade bottle because I pee in my tent at night. Ladies, if you have a pee style and a Gatorade bottle, it's wonderful. Then this is my toiletry bag. In here I have a Deuce of Spades trowel. I have feminine hygiene products, toilet paper. I carry these little black trail baggies because I pack out my toilet paper, as should everybody. So the black, they're like Ziplocs, but I got them off of Amazon for like a pack of 100 for super cheap. So that way when I pack out my toilet paper or my hygiene products, people don't see what's inside it, so it's not that gross. I keep baby wipes, and I keep a yellow cloth, which is a Swedish cloth. I use that to dry out anything that's wet. So if my tent's wet or anything like that, it absorbs water really well. So that is what is in my toiletry bag. And I keep that right in front. My puppy, it's Enlightened Equipment. I love this puppy. It's Apex material, so if it gets wet, it'll still keep you warm. You don't have to worry about, oh, I can't hike in it when it's raining outside. I hike in this thing all the time. I don't just wear it at camp. This is my lair. Then rain jacket is Outdoor Helium, or Outdoor Research Helium 2. Just lightweight. Don't really particularly use it too much for the rain. It's more like an added layer of warmth and a wind barrier protection. On the inside of my pack, I have a Nilo Fume pack liner. This is my food bag. It's Hilltop food bag. So I had it custom made with a picture of my trail name on it. Inside my food bag, I have a pot cozy, not pot cozy, food cozy. I don't use this in the summertime, just for the colder weather. Once colder weather breaks, I'm probably sending this home. I love this. I mean, look at the print on that. I got it off of Etsy. It's adorable. It's really great, and it really does work for keeping my food warm. I have my rock sack and rope. I carry one OpSack Ziploc. I put my garbage inside a Ziploc inside this because your garbage is what smells more than your actual food does. So I like to keep my garbage in a smell-proof bag. I have a Sea to Summit titanium long-handled spoon. And then I also keep my toothbrush, toothpaste in here. And unfortunately, another thing I have to carry that most people don't is I have to carry special orthodontic flossers for my teeth. They do not sell them in stores. I've never been able to find them in stores. So I have to carry about a month's supply at a time. My sister's going to be sending me a package once a month with some stuff in it, so the flossers will be included. I keep that in my food bag. All right, my tents, or tent. I keep the fly and the body in two separate bags. They're Z-Pax Dyneema. I have the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL1. I love this tent. I've tried other tents in the past. Z-Pax Duplex, all of them, and I keep going back to this. I've owned this, well, this is the newer version, but I've owned this tent, older models, for probably like 7 years or more. I love it. I love it. I will keep using that one. Then I have the Thermarest NeoAir X-Lite, the women's version. The women's version is shorter and has a higher art value. I probably won't be carrying the stuff sack. I'm just going to stick it right in my pack. Then I have my cook pot, which this cover is a Dyneema Light AF sack. The pot is a Toaks titanium 750 milliliter pot. Got handles. On the inside, I have the King Summit stove. It's essentially a BRS 3000 stove, just one of the tiny little ones. And then also inside my pot, I carry a mini Bic lighter, a cut up portion of that Swedish dishcloth thing that I carry that absorbs water, and also my fuel canister. Then I keep a little Z-Pax Dyneema sack. This is my ditty bag. I just keep things in it like Q-tips, wax again for orthodontic braces. Most people don't have to carry that crap. A little mini sew kit with needle and thread. A little baggie of pills, so Excedrin, Motrin, that type of stuff. Another one with some anti-diarrheal, some Benadryl, earplugs, tweezers, nail clippers, and a nail file. Just the little odds and ends that you might need on your hike. Then I have my electronics bag and where I keep my first aid kit. This I got off of Etsy. I really like it because it's tall, because I carry a larger battery pack and none of the Dyneema bags I could find would fit it. This one is by Ultralight Sacks and it's on Etsy. So I have my electronics. I just carry a small compactable Anchor charging port. An Anchor 20,000 battery pack, and I've got my logo on it. I have several electronics that I have to have charged between my phone and vlogging. My water flosser has to be charged, my earbuds have to be charged, my headlamp has to be charged, which is why I'm going with the 20. And then just some charging cords for all that stuff. And then I have my first aid kit, which is bare bones, truly. I have a few like blister pads. I've got some aqua tabs, which I keep in the first aid kit just because I have nowhere else to put it. So just in case my filter breaks, I have something to take care of my water before I can get a new filter. I've got Band-Aids. I think I have some alcohol wipes in here, a little thing of gauze, tenacious tape, just stuff like that for even gear repair. Then again, this is not going to be in the sack or the bag. I just store it like this. This is an alpaca sleeping liner, and this is a total luxury. Honestly, it has nothing to do with warmth for me. This thing's so comfortable. I get such a good night's rest with this, because anybody who's slept with a nylon sleeping bag or quilt knows it's not the most comfortable thing next to your skin. This is. It's so comfortable. So it weighs 14.6 ounces, which is comparable to pretty much any Sea to Summit liner, but it's just so much more comfortable, and it doesn't tangle like the Sea to Summit liners do, because I hate those things. Then I have a pair of Outdoor Research liner gloves. Again, this won't be in the stuff sack. It's a Rugged Camper sleep pillow. I got it off of Amazon, dirt cheap. I've tried a lot of pillows before, and believe it or not, this is one of the cheapest pillows I've ever bought, and it's my favorite. I also have an Appalachian Gear Company alpaca warm hat. Carrying a few packs of hot hands to start. Mostly for my hands and feet, get very poor circulation. So sometimes if the weather is just super cold starting out in the morning and my fingers start to hurt, I'll use these for a little bit. Then I'm carrying an extra pair of Injinji liners, an extra pair of Ex-Officio underwear. Then I have Sealskin's waterproof socks. These are just the warm weather ones. Don't knock them until you try them. These are the best. I don't ever have wet feet, so I'm bringing them. I bring them on every backpacking trip. Then I have a pair of Enlightened Equipment booties. These things are so warm. And then I carry a pair of Cuddle Dud fleece pants. Lily. Sorry, my cat's burying herself in my jackets and I don't want her claws to rip it. And then a pair or a shirt of Cuddle Dud's fleece top, long sleeves. So that's my sleep clothes at night when it's cold. Hey, Lily, get off. Sorry. And last but not least, this will obviously be in my pack. This is my quilt. It is Cedar Ridge Outdoors 20 degree LeConte quilt. This is actually one of my new items. I've always been an Enlightened Equipment person. I've always had Enlightened Equipment quilts. I actually own, I think, like 4 of them right now. But I decided to try a new company. This is supposed to be rated to comfort as opposed to EE's lower limit rating. So we're going to give this one a shot and give it a try. So that is it. I'm going to stuff all this stuff back in there, and then I will give you guys some weights on that real quick so you can see what my base weight is, although some of this is considered consumable with the toilet paper and the wipes and all that, but just to give you an idea of what I'll be carrying without food and water. And also, don't forget, I am raising money for the Elephant Sanctuary in Tennessee, and the links to donate to that are in the description. Alright, let me get the stuff packed away, and then I'll give you the weights. Okay, let's see how much my pack weighs. Alright, 15.8 pounds, and that is without food and water. Okay, and let's find out what my fanny pack weighs. 1.1 pounds. So I am carrying a total of 17 pounds without food and water, which is a little bit more than I wanted, but I like to carry things like extra toilet paper, extra wet wipes. I'm not one who wants to run all that stuff because I use it a lot. Plus, I am trying to stay out of towns more often than not. I don't know how that's going to play out. We'll find out. But my goal is to keep this hike on more of a budget than most. So we'll see how it works for me. But I'm really excited. I leave in about 2 weeks to head down to Georgia. And then I'll be starting my hike. So unless I have any further updates, which probably won't, the next video you'll see will be me standing on top of Springer. Talk to you guys then.